Now this ought to be a good time.
What is going on, guys? Just a heads up, this video will contain spoilers, so if you do not want to watch, just please go ahead and close out the video. Alright guys, what is going on? DTZ Exporter here, and today we're going to be going over the state of Easter eggs in all of the Call of Duty Zombies maps that are still unsolved, and what's going on, what people have done, what's a glitch, what's not a glitch, you know, things that people keep posting, just so everyone's on the same page. If you guys like these videos, this is the start of something new I'm going to be doing. Kind of like every other day, if something new comes out, we're going to be going over all that stuff, or if someone figures out another glitch, we'll be going over is it legitimate or not, and stuff like that. And I'm just going to be going over, like I said, what's going on in all of the Call of Duty maps that we still haven't discovered. So today, of course, we're going to start off with the Shadows of Evil map. And there's a couple things that I was seeing posted on Reddit a lot, like people keep posting that probably aren't informed or anything, or don't know how to use a search bar. So we're going to go over one of the things that actually in the Pack-a-Punch room, I'm going to show an image on the screen here, but in the ceiling there's this white tile that's just kind of sitting there. On Xbox, actually, you can see it, you can see like two of them almost. It's a texture glitch. Everyone's been getting it. It's just there. It stands out. It's a little hole kind of thing in the ceiling that it doesn't do anything. It's a texture glitch. It's there. They're probably not going to fix it. It's just something that it just happened, and I mean, for them, it's not even worth their time to fix it. So another thing, guys, that I've been seeing posted on Reddit a lot is a flaming ritual table that occurs when like a flaming ritual effect comes up. It's either when the keeper is still there or when he's not there. Basically, guys, that's an effect that's either left over or accidentally shown for when you're reviving the keeper. The table goes full on flame, and it's supposed to disappear, and it's also not supposed to appear earlier. It is a glitch, and sometimes it does go away, sometimes it doesn't. It's very easily reproducible. It's happened like in several other runs that we've done in games, and it's simply just the effect that will be displayed when you revive a keeper. Not too much to go on from there, guys. Just wanted to let you guys know about that. It's nothing too important. It's just something that, again, they're probably not going to fix in the game because it's really not worth the time to do it. Alright, guys, so now we're going to start transitioning into stuff that's actually like in the game, but it wasn't attained like legitimately. It's been spawned in by other means. But we do have confirmation that they do exist now in the game. We're going to first up be bringing up an image of one of the supposed cocoons that we're going to need to get to upgrade the Wonder Weapon. Here's the image on screen. It's basically, this is one of like the 15 locations apparently that can be that you can find a cocoon in. We're still not sure how we're supposed to get these to spawn in. We're probably missing one or two steps before you actually get these guys to spawn in. That, or we're gonna have to make them somehow by doing an action in game. We're not too sure, but this is what we're gonna have to be looking out for when we figure out this next step. If you guys aren't aware, we currently have two audio cues from the Wonder Weapon. The first one is basically like a greeting from the Wonder Weapon. When you pick it up, it says the name, and it's like kind of like, I guess it's roughly like saying "at your service" or something like that. And then you have another quote that happens when a Margwa spawns in, and you get at least 10 kills with the Wonder Weapon. Note, you can get those kills prior to it spawning in, and it still works, so you just have to have 10 and then have a Margwa spawn in. And you get the initial quote for doing that. So far, though, nothing else has come out of that. We don't really know what to do next. Next up is something very interesting. This is something that we didn't really know too much about, and how we don't know how to use them yet. They'll actually be, after this, there'll be a second part that kind of relates to this. These are called Plaguepods, apparently. They spawn all in the ritual rooms. Again, I'll have the image up on screen of them. Not spawned legitimately. Again, this is from the same user who posted the image of the cocoons. These it looks like kind of like an evolved pod essentially that you had on the map. We're not too sure what they do or where they relate in the game yet, or again how to activate them. But these are something that, I mean, this is big. This is something we still haven't solved yet. The game's been out for a month, and it's just something that we haven't really like gotten into yet. And we wouldn't even know these things existed if like stuff like people didn't get them in at first, or like even with the Wonder Weapon, like we wouldn't have known there was an upgrade if the glitch didn't like happen right off the bat, where you could just shove it in the Pack-a-Punch and it spews out the upgraded version. Alright guys, so this is the thing that I was talking about that relates to the Plaguepods. Apparently, it's a lamp in the Ruby Rabbit, like across from the ritual table, that has this like dot on it. Some people are saying it could be like the Japanese flag, because the flag is literally like a white box with a circle in the middle. Or like again, I think it might be an activatable trigger or something like that to spawn it. We haven't really gotten anything to happen from it, but it is interesting and it does stick out. Some of the other lamps in the area have like a little mark on them, but it's kind of glitchy, and I think they just reused the texture on some of them and tried to hide the dot so that only the one that's facing you is actually visible. I think they were just getting lazy and reusing the texture and stuff like that. But again, guys, we still don't know how to activate this or if it is something, but it is something that sticks out in the map. And again, people have been saying over on Reddit that it is a trigger for another part of an Easter egg on this map. Alright guys, for this last thing we're going to go over today, on Mob of the Dead on the loading screen, there's actually a cipher that has still not been cracked, but recently, users on Twitter, Tilixion and Mr. Raffle Waffles have been posting about, apparently they have all the possible key code combinations it could be. Tilixion right now, I guess, is just going over and you just have to try each one until you get one that works. So pretty soon, I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting the decoded message. I'm going to show it on screen, like the cipher where it is. It's actually located on the loading screen of the Mob of the Dead map from Black Ops 2. It's there on the right side. It's that like string of characters that just keeps going on. Again, big shout out to Mr. Waffle Wobbles and Tilixion for doing all the hard work with these guys. I'm not the kind of guy who can do like a text-based cipher. I'm more of an in-game map kind of do Easter egg stuff. But again, big shout out to them. I'll link them in the description below so you guys can go check them out if you have not already. So that just about wraps it up for today, guys. What did you guys think? If you really enjoy these videos, please smash that like button for us. It really helps us out. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on the latest Black Ops Zombies Easter egg information. Just heads up, guys, as soon as backwards compatibility comes out for the Xbox One, we're going to go ahead and redo all of the Black Ops 1 Easter eggs from scratch. We'll be doing full-on playthroughs of those, probably live. I'm not too sure yet, but I'll be posting more on Twitter. Again, you can follow us there. The link's in the description.